Okay, so one of the things I wanted to do with this build series is to pass along the lessons that I've learned. And this is one example up to this point that we've run into where there's been, I don't know if you'd call it a serious mistake, but this ended up taking a couple days worth of cleanup, both for the garage and the house, just because the leftover dirt from the excavation was put on the inside, and it should have been put on the outside when the footers were dug. So you'll also see later on in the video that there's some sloppy concrete work done on the footers for the house. I had to go back in later on and clean that out as well, because eventually that crawl space, we're going to have plastic down, and I'll be underneath the house at some point, crawling around, what have you, so I can't have jagged rock and loose concrete in there. That all had to be removed. So again, just a little forethought on things. It was, in my opinion, the contractor was just a little bit sloppy in the preparation of the footer. So, and that was another reason why I wanted to go with a different company to build the walls, just because the workmanship was not the best. So lesson learned there. I guess you get what you pay for, so to speak, in this aspect. But it was fixable, and we're back on track. It just took a few days and a couple of Advil. Shoveling dirt at my age is not, I'm not a spring chicken anymore, and I was feeling it the next morning when I got out of bed. But nonetheless, most of the dirt, everything now is all cleaned up, both around the house and the garage, so we should be set for the walls at this point. But again, just a lesson learned I thought I'd pass along. Trusses have arrived. Not yet. There you go. After spending a full day working in the garage area cleaning out this dirt, I had a thought to myself. I looked around and seen all this rebar sticking out of the footers, and safety really started coming into my mind here. So today is all about making the job site a little safer. It's not, my solution is not an OSHA compliant solution, but it is going, I think, to help protect someone from getting impaled by these rebar sticking out of the footers. So what I've done, I got home last night after working all day here and did a little bit of research, and you can buy these little square caps that go on the top of these rebar stakes, and they're pretty expensive. I found some, the best price I could get was $2.50 a piece, and I have 120 going around the garage, and I have about 160 going around the house. So you can add those figures up, and it becomes pretty expensive very quick. So what I've done is come up with a different solution. I've decided to put 2x4s on top. I've drilled through a hole about 1.5 to 2 inches up in the bottom of this 2x4, and I've laid it on top of the row of rebar. So it provides a little bit of extra protection Looks kind of goofy, but if somebody falls, at least they're going to hit that 2x4 first, and hopefully that will stop them from being impaled. So one of the tricks to doing this, if you decide to do this on your build, is getting the rebar all the same height. The guys that did the footer didn't really care, and I have some that are sticking up, like this one above my string line here that's level. So what I'm doing now is coming across, putting a mark on all the ones that are sticking up and taking an angle grinder and cutting them off. So once I get all this done, the garage will be secure. Now, the house is another story. I don't think I'm going to be able to get 2x4s on the top of these, just for the fact that they're so long. So what I'm going to do is buy some orange caps for these and put it around here for safety facts. So once we get this done, then it'll be back to getting this extra dirt out of here so we can possibly get started with the build. Safety 2x4s are up. Almost the whole garage is complete. This back wall, we will use orange caps from Amazon to put on those, as well as the house. Orange caps on those, they're just too uneven for me to try to cut 2x4s and drill them to put on that. So we'll add a little bit of safety to the job site for us, try to prevent some injuries. That's all for today. Tomorrow, mission is to get the rest of that dirt moved out, and that pad, the garage pad, will be ready for stone and compaction after we get the walls done. So pretty excited about that. Thanks for watching.